matters. The cover should again encourage you to see the film. Then the last element on gadgets, and another anecdote here. I was at the Polish stand in Cannes many years ago, and there were like very important visitors. And the host of the Polish stand gave them T-shirts made especially for the occasion. And the important people couldn't hide. It lasted like a split second. They looked at the T-shirts, and it was obvious that they hate them, but they politely accepted the gift. So this is like the worst thing that can happen. I believe most gadgets go directly to the waste bin, go to garbage. So before spending any money, please be inventive and make them nice. You can have like anything from T-shirts or sweatshirts if it's winter, mugs, baseball caps. I don't wear them, but some people do. Like pens, jackets, umbrellas, USB memory sticks or USB things that are very useful. Mouse pads, many other things. So, but there are gadget films and there are non-gadget films. In the world of art house cinema, very few films are related, are kind of gadget films. So again, think twice before spending any money on the gadgets. Okay, we can now smoothly proceed to the attempts of selling the film. Oh, I have some stills. So these are stills from the film of which some of you might have seen last night. We have like the main protagonist alone in a big city. Here you have like a group of his colleagues working for the traffic department of the police. And if you look closely at the bottom, there is a bottle of alcohol in the hand of Eric Lubos, who's here in Odessa now. So it shows a bit about the atmosphere of the film. Then there's a conversation between a gentleman who is caught by the traffic police, and you see his finger, so he's threatening the police officer, which he shouldn't be doing. But anyway, I strongly encourage you, if you have a chance, please watch the film, if you haven't done it. Then we have a poster, which includes, again, two photographs. Again, the main protagonist on the background of the city, which is Warsaw, the wonderful palace of culture, next to his right ear. On the top you have like this camaraderie feeling, guys. The title, the name of the director is smaller because, well, abroad, very few people know about him. Then at the bottom you have a tagline, watch out, rough road ahead. Do you like the tagline? I'm kind of skeptical. Then you have the billing block. So you have the names of companies, the filmmakers, the roles, etc. And at the bottom you have production logos, which can include like production companies. Sometimes you have like sponsors. But let's proceed with your attempt to sell the film. People who sell films are named sales agents, and it's extremely difficult to sell a film without one. If you decide to hire a sales agent, let him or her do the job. I learned this wonderful saying, you don't buy a dog to bark yourself, which describes a relationship between a sales agent and a producer. Some producers want to do the job of sales agent, and it's extremely important to let them do the job because they are the salt of the film industry. They are the essence. Without sales agents, where would we be?
I would say the situation with sales agent is changing rapidly, because I've had somebody's opinion that the role of sales agent is going to an end, and that's a very interesting approach. In general, 10 years ago, it was impossible to get a sales agent on the board of film from Eastern Europe. It was almost impossible. Very rarely it happened. You know, even the best Polish films. Now the situation is changed, and sales agent, because the job for them is harder and harder, and to get good films is also harder, they are very open to read scripts before the film is made. It was not the situation before. Usually, you know, before sales agent discussing with Eastern European producer was say, make a film and show. Now the situation is completely different, and you can use this handicap to go to the sales agent on one of the festivals, or even to send a script with some notes that this is film which I'm going to make. Would you consider representing? Of course, every sales agent has not more than 12 to 20 films a year he represents. But there are so many sales agent companies that still can be lucky to be chosen, and they prefer to be attached to the film at the very early stage now. So remember about that. If you think that your film can be shown outside, even on festivals, but can be sold outside, think about sales agent now, better now than after making the film, because it will be too late. Why I am saying that situation is rapidly changing? Because the ways of distribution are changing. And when Stefan was saying about internet as a way of marketing, I would say, remember that internet is more and more a way of showing your film, not only marketing. VOD is rapidly growing, and that's why sales agent distributors are not necessary anymore, because from your perspective, there are more and more serious VOD operators. You know what does mean VOD, of course, video on demand. And if you approach video on demand operator, and he will take your film to his library, you can approach your consumers, your viewers, all over the world without any distributor and sales agent. Of course, there's another question: how to promote Ukrainian film being in Amazon or Google among thousands of other factors. That's not the problem. But sales agent roles is going to be minor and minor, and I suppose that in 10 years they will disappear. But now on, they are very open for every single good film. That's interesting.
So there are so many sales agents, and we should choose the right one, because they are handling all kinds of films. So I advise doing some homework before approaching a sales agent. So you can go through the catalogs of sales companies that are available online and see who is representing films from Eastern Europe. This is like the first step. Some of them are more open to films from our country than others. Then, if you choose like a number of sales companies, you should also do like a more complex part of the homework, which means are they really selling films? Did they make any important theatrical views? Did they sell to like major television stations? Then what I would do, I would contact the producers, which the sales agent worked with before, and ask him or her about the opinion. How was the collaboration? Did the sales agent report in timely manner? Did the producer really get the money? So it's a big job. I mean, before you sign a contract with a sales agent, because the deals with sales agents now are for like 10 or more years. it doesn't work with a sales agent, it can really be a nightmare. As I noticed, there's a website that I will talk about a bit later named Sinando. Anybody heard of Sinando? Right. So I noticed that there are 61 Ukrainian films, and just 14 of them are from 2013 or will be completed later, which is not much. Some of them are most of them are actually represented by the producers, with some exceptions, like Ursus, the Caucasian brown bird, by Otar Shamatava, is represented by the German sales company Actisfilm. But otherwise, very few of them. The Love Me by Marina Gorbach is represented by Patra Spanto, also a German company. But otherwise, it's mostly production companies. Let me now tell you about the most important event in the world, where films are sold.
Let me say something about sales agent.
Yeah.
Because being a producer, I have to tell you that sales agent is, funny enough, is not for earning money, but just to make